the interview go, and you also need to listen to the interviews that our ex-students have faced with us. So you will pretty well be able to relate to it that more or less it's the same. Okay, there are situations when we go blank. There are situations wherein we are unable to answer like the way we expect. And there are situations when we fail, we get demotivated. But that doesn't mean that it will stop us to achieve our dream. Uh, and Yeah, so we have two of our ex-students over here. Okay, I know they are very great, busy in their day-to-day lives. However, with just one call and one discussion, I guess they were ready to join. So that shows their love towards Downtown Coders, love towards me, and towards the module that uh, they have gone through in the past, and they were able to achieve their dreams with lots of hardships. It never happened like it was not a cakewalk for any one of them. Okay, and they would be telling their journey. Okay, and whatever questions that you have, you can ask questions one by one. Please raise your hand. Okay, so there is an option over here in the chat wherein you can react, I guess, to raise your hand. So like this, you can raise your hand, then I'll come to you and you can ask your questions. Okay, otherwise there will be chaos. Cool. Okay, so we have two of our ex-students. We have Shalja and we have Shashi. So, Shashi, is it possible for you to keep your video on? It would be great.
Hi everyone.
So, just to give a little bit of briefing about these two girls. So, these are our Powerpuff Girls. Okay, they have shown a tremendous improvement in their journey. They have uh, they have faced lots of challenges as well. It was never a smooth sailing journey, and now they are just rocket, means chota packet bara dhamaka. Okay, so now they are just exploding in the industry. They are receiving a lot of appreciations from the clients. In fact, I am also shocked that they are growing so fast. So if they can achieve it, then I guess each one of you guys have the potential to do it. Okay, Chaitra, I think Chaitra is in office at the moment, so it's fine. Chaitra, you can keep your video on. Oh, sorry. Uh, Okay, so first of all, let's start with Shalja. So, Shalja, talk a little bit about yourself, what you did, what you are doing at the moment. So, we have one Tableau developer and one Power BI developer. So, yes, Shalja, over to you.
Okay, thanks a lot, Deep, for that perfect introduction.
Mhm.
Yeah, but definitely I would say that I was overwhelmed to join this call. Firstly, I was waiting for getting such a call from you that when you will be joining our meet or when you will be conducting a mock for us, I would be very happy for that. Yeah, coming towards what I'm doing now currently, I'll start with that and then how my journey was. So yeah, definitely. I hope everyone has had lunch and is not sleepy for sure.
You know the
I
afternoon time
yeah.
for me
the,
actually.
the reason I'm checking with you guys, everyone, can you just say a hi loudly?
Hi.
Hello.
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 So
Hello.
people
Hi.
are not sleepy. I'm happy to know that. Don't worry, I won't make you sleepy too. Fine. So yeah, thank you once again that everyone you have made time to join the call. Definitely, I can see that the people you have joined are very much eager to get into the industry and definitely is working hard. Yeah. So my name is Shalja Shivsharan. Uh, I have joined DTC in the month of May 2024 and as currently I'm working as Tableau developer. It's not even been a year I have joined and I have been working as a on a lead position. I'm handling all the work related to a lead position. I have people under me working as well. I have conducted 50 interviews so far for the company for L1 as well as L2 rounds. And which I'm very much thankful to Deep because I this domain was entirely new. I wasn't sure about Tableau, and suddenly after my performance within 3 months, they directly called me up and said that you have been placed as a panel in the interview session. I was like, what? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. But then I called Deep, and as usual, Deep is always available for every one of you. Wherever you have doubt regarding the queries, regarding any of your personal stuff, or you are stuck somewhere, despite you get placed, still Deep is there for you. So I called him up, Deep, what am I going to ask to the people? I don't know how to conduct the interview for this particular domain. So he said, nothing, the same way you gave your mark, the same way it was interview, you have to do the same. And he was there, he gave me a set of questions, right? So yesterday I called Deep saying that, Deep, I have completed my 50th interview. I was very happy. Everything happened so far. I'm working with L&D department to write case studies for Tableau, who are cross skilling on, say like you're working as a Power BI developer, and company has asked you to learn Tableau as well. So I'm writing case studies for those people. Again, I'm working with marketing team to make sure that this domain is explored a lot. This whatever analytics field is there, data engineer field is explored, and whatever industry is doing inside it, which is not at all explored in any classes or maybe anything except DTC for sure. Deep has, so make sure you take full advantage of him. Do trouble Deep a lot for whatever you're stuck, and he'll be happy to help, I'm sure. People do call me sometimes from DTC who are not even related to Tableau but working as a Power BI developer, or maybe they are doing classes with Power BI, SQL. They do call me up like, Shalja, hi, I'm from DTC. I got your number from Deep, or maybe we took your number from the group. And can you help me out? And definitely, guys, I'm ready to help you out anytime. Just make sure that if I'm occupied, just ping me and I'll reply it once I'm free. Okay. So yeah, this was what I'm doing currently, and it's not even a year I have joined this industry, and I'm very much happy and proud of myself. And I'm hoping soon you guys will be proud of yourself soon. And I would love to see the number of placements increasing for Deep, so that we get a new, coming up 1 2 months we'll get another get together and a grad party from Deep for sure. So I'll be waiting
Absolutely.
for that. Yeah, so coming towards my journey, I had no clue. I had joined DTC. I had paid my fees, but due to some medical issues, I wasn't able to join. Then, far later, one of my best buddies, Prabhuda Mane, he got placed from DTC, and he took a offer of 17 LPA, which was really, really a huge amount for me. And then I thought, no, I had to do this. I called up Deep saying that, hi Deep, I'm Shalja. I said, yes, Shalja, I do remember you. I have your number saved. And that was such a relief, trust me. And he gave me an opportunity, a chance to attend the classes again, which I had missed. So, Deep, this would be a favor for me, definitely. I'm so grateful for that. Even today and my entire life, I will be. So yeah, whatever Deep says, like few people come up and say that, यार ये तो डांटता भी है यार, ये तो इतना असाइनमेंट देता है, ये बोलता है लिंक यूज करो कम्युनिकेशन में. But trust me, guys, he has nothing to do with that. He is earning very nice amount that you can't even imagine. He is doing so great in his personal life, professional life. Okay, it's for you guys. Even we sometimes had that feeling, यार दीप कितना काम लगाते हैं, क्यों कम्युनिकेशन करना है लिंक पे. Then we realized when we were facing interviews कि भाई हाँ क्यों कम्युनिकेशन करना है वो लिंक पे जाके. So Deep is definitely not, कि ऐसे टाइम नहीं है दीप के पास या पैसे नहीं है डालने के लिए जो लिंक के लिए आपको वो मीट के लिए पे करे वो, राइट. Definitely none of us will even pay a single rupee ऐसे ही किसी के लिए. So he is investing his money just for you guys. So make sure firstly use the link and coordinate. Yes, see, I can understand communication might be an issue for few of them. I am damn sure that people in this call are more talented than me, but they don't know how to post the talent, okay? So that is the thing they fail. So please work on your communication now. You do have time. Once you start facing interview, the first round itself, they will judge on your communication. If you don't go there, there's nothing. Even if you're very talented, it won't help you in long run, okay? Just make sure you're communicated, you're confident enough, okay? The etiquettes in giving the interviews, if you don't know the answers, just go and don't waste the time of the interview, okay? He has lot of things to do. Okay, I have taken 50 plus interviews now. I know if people start thinking, uh, it won't help you. Just if you're not recalling, just tell them, sorry, I'm unable to recall at the moment, and just move on the other question. Okay, so this is very helpful. This tricks, techniques, whatever Deep gives you will help you a lot. Okay, just make sure you go through it. And yeah, coming towards the syllabus and study part, for Power BI, I'm sorry, I would only talk on SQL part. As I'm a Tableau developer, I'm learning Power BI side by side. But yeah, definitely, whatever study material Deep has given you related to SQL, trust me, guys, nothing will be out of it. I have 5 counter offers with me. Whatever interviews I have given, I got selected, and I have only referred Deep's notes for sequel, trust me. Whatever assignments he gave is very, very, very important. You just feel like, यार ये तो homework है, किया किया नहीं किया नहीं किया. It's not a school, guys. Trust me, it will really help you. Every scenario question that I faced in the interview was from Deep's assignment. Okay, firstly, let me tell you, be thorough with that. Just don't बोलते हैं ना रट्टा मारना, डोंट डू दैट. जस्ट अंडरस्टैंड द लॉजिक की क्वेरी कैसे लिखी जाती है, क्या आउटपुट चाहिए और कहाँ से चाहिए, क्या लगा के आएगा. यू मेक यू स्टडी इन दिस वे. ओके, कमिंग टूवर्ड्स whatever things are in the industry, I would definitely help you out telling what exactly we have. And Deep always says, भाई बस एक बार अंदर चले जाओ, फिर ये आसान है सब. And that is what is true, guys. Trust me, you just have to give your. I don't want anyone to give 100%. I want you to guys give 200% for now. Once you have that one offer letter in your hand, then trust me that no one, you will be on cloud nine. Trust me on this. For sure, you'll call me up and say, Shelja, you were right. You were telling the truth. Because once you go in the industry, right, you have uh, many options to take help. You can seek help from your seniors, you can seek help from your TLs, you can seek help on Chat GPT, YouTube, Google, everything is ready made. Okay, but just to make up till there is very difficult. Okay, so you have to make sure your journey is good. And yeah, that's what I would like to say. And regarding the industry part, what how it works in the industry, definitely if you have any questions, please do ask. I'm here to answer. I have invested my 1 hour for you guys. Okay, it's nothing to do with me. I'm doing fine, but I have invested my hours for you because I really have a huge favor from DTC. Every other class if you go and see, भाई मैं पे कर रहा हूँ, वो मेरे को सिखा रहे हैं, and that's it. And DTC is far beyond this. Okay, it's not only you paying them कि भाई ये लो 30,000, ये लो 40,000, हमें ये सिखा दो, हो गया. He makes sure even if you're facing some personal problem, DP is always there for you. Okay, not only Deep but Amol sir as well. Not only Amorsa, but the students who have got placed to DTC, even if you call them now saying, see, I have this query, can you help me? They will definitely, I guarantee you, they'll definitely help you. So make sure you approach to anyone if you feel. Suppose you are working on Power BI, okay? You find someone in a main group that this student has been placed, okay? And he might be have very good knowledge. You just go and ping him. You just ask him that I am this. Can you help me with whenever you have time? Definitely they are there. Just make sure don't disturb in their working hours. On weekends they might be free, or sometimes when they get free they will do. But make sure you ping them. Go approach, start communicating with each other. And you don't know the person from your batch. Anyone could be a hero, very talented. So make sure approach to your colleagues, the batchmates, and whatever you are stuck, just share the knowledge. You think that नहीं भाई ये तो मेरा competitor है, मैं नहीं share करूँगा. Trust me, it won't help you. Unless and until you share, you will get to know that where you are standing in the run. Okay, so make sure you share, communicate, and that's it, I would say. And any questions, don't say that भाई कितना सिली क्वेश्चन है, मैं कैसे पूछूं, ये मेरे पे हंसेगी क्या, लोग हंसेंगे क्या. भाई लोग आपके लाइन पे ही है, इसलिए तो ये बैच में है साथ में. So don't think about anyone. कितना भी silly question रहने दो. I would try my best to answer that. Even we have Deep here. We have, I'm sorry, I missed her name. Um the the girl from Power
Shashi,
BI.
Shashi is there. Yeah.
Shashi, I'm so sorry, I missed it. Shashi is there. कितना ही silly question रहने दो, just make sure you ask it, okay? And this is one hour we are investing, make a lot of it. Okay, guys. And
Yeah.
thank you,
Ask
Deep,
your
once
questions,
again.
friends.
Yeah,
Thank you, Sharja, for explaining your journey so far.
thank you so much. Yeah,
Very, very
so
motivational and very inspiring.
I'm
And
flattered.
talk about means what means if I have to ask you this question, what
Yes.
was the time when you actually felt that okay, ab to nahi hoga, kya karu? And how did you get up from that position?
Okay. So there were 2 points I do remember where I said that, no, yaar, I need to quit now. I was on that age. First was my studies were going good. Okay. Uh, मॉक हुआ बहुत बहुत सही हुआ मॉक. Okay, everyone called me, being a Power BI batch as well. They were calling and saying, Sharja, we saw your interview, you were so good, what a preparation. I was on cloud nine. But when I realized, when I was preparing for Tableau or say maybe our projects, okay, that time I felt bhai ye to concept janna is a different thing, and to put it into something, like working on your projects, that was very difficult. I found that array बहुत difficult. I used to sit late nights as well. I invested my day nights to work on my project, and then I realized no, this was true. Project बहुत ध्यान से करो, because this is the same thing I do in my company now. The same thing. वही करना है same. और make sure you go with Deep का dashboard वाला, how to create a dashboard वाला video. If you have that, please do go through it, because half of the industry where I'm working doesn't know how to do that. Trust me. And I was so
Yeah,
happy
that is
कि
what Tableau in Power BI dashboard creation is a little bit easy, but for Tableau it's really difficult.
yes,
So
yeah. So Deep, I'm very thankful that you taught me that parent-child hierarchy and how to place the sheets in time, perfect place, containers using blanks. And trust me, half of the industry doesn't know this.
mm,
So this is what DTC gives you guys. Extra something extra. Make sure you have it. So yeah, while doing the project, that was one point where I felt, भाई ये तो बहुत difficult जा रहा है, नहीं होगा. But trust me, whenever you feel that, you make sure you call Deep once. Okay, make sure that you just ring up if, even if it's late night, just ping him. Definitely he will answer you in the morning for sure. So that was one point. And where I was down, then I called Deep. I called Prabhuda Mane, भाई ये तो बहुत ऐसे हो रहा है, shall I quit? I don't think I would make it. बहुत डर लग रहा है, नहीं हो पा रहा है. So they were there. They said you can take help, you can Google it, you can do, you have your own thinking capability, you can do that. And I overcame. And the motivation is really, really important. Even if you have knowledge, communication, everything, you will be demotivated somewhere in this journey for sure. So make sure you don't quit. You, if you want a break, take a break for a day, but don't quit. That is one point. And second is, guys, you will never ever get reply कि भाई आज फर्स्ट राउंड हो गया, एचआर ने बोल दिया ठीक है कल तुम्हारा सेकेंड राउंड है, फिर तुम्हारा परसों थर्ड राउंड है, एंड देन मैनेजर राउंड. No, guys. I gave my first interview, and I still remember they took 2 weeks to just give me a reply that I'm selected for the second round. एंड आई कॉल्ड दीप. दीप, फोन ही नहीं आ रहा है. दीप क्या करूँ, कॉल ही नहीं आ रहा है उनका. एम आई आई हैव नॉट क्लियर्ड क्या. सो दीप, शैलेजा व्हाट इज दिस, अभी तो एक दिया है, एक इंटरव्यू दिया है, एक राउंड दिया है. So definitely patience is the key to success. Please trust on this. I'm giving you my life example. I called माने as well. I called अमोल सर. सर कॉल ही नहीं आ रहा है, फेल हो गए क्या, क्या करें, अभी क्या कर सकते हैं. बोला नहीं, जस्ट वेट, बी पेशेंट, नो कंपनी विल गिव यू. बिकॉज इट्स नॉट ओनली यू हु हैज गिवन इंटरव्यू फॉर दैट वन पोजिशन. ओके, दे हैव 10 people गिविंग. सो दे विल जज अकॉर्डिंगली कि वो 10 में से कौन है वैलिड और एलिजिबल, एंड यू कैन से मे बी फिट फॉर दैट रोल. देन दे विल रिंग यू अप. So be patient, and while being patient, what you do is start giving first round for other companies side by side. Okay, no one will tell you this, because if you give side by side interviews, you will be able to hold more offer letters, more counter offers. Okay, if you wait for, you have given one interview, you wait for that, एंड कि भाई रिजल्ट आने दो फिर मैं दूसरी कंपनी को अप्लाई करता अगर फेल हो गया तो. Don't do that. Just keep giving interviews. And one more thing that will help you is what Deep says. हमेशा डेली उठ के लिंक्डइन प्रोफाइल अपडेट करो, नो मैटर व्हाट, नो मैटर व्हाट. Forget eating for a
सुनते
day,
नहीं है कोई यस
forget eating for a day, forget sleeping for a day, forget anything. Make sure that you update your LinkedIn profile daily morning, because that's how you will get a call. फिर मत आके दीप को बोलना भाई दीप कॉल नहीं आ रहे, हमने तो सब किया है, हम प्रिपेयर्ड है, हमारा रिज्यूमे अच्छा बना है. गाइस, नो वन विल कॉल यू बिकॉज रिज्यूमे दिख ही नहीं रहा है चार्स को, कंपनीज को, because it's your profiles are not updated. There is naukri.com, there is LinkedIn. And make sure you approach people who are placed. Do you have openings in your Deep will make sure that he will have something for you. Unless you get placed, he won't leave you, okay? That is for sure. But make sure you put your efforts too. Connect with your friends, connect with your colleagues, कोई भी हो जो जिसे आप जानते हो या फिर नहीं भी जानते और आपको कहीं से सुनाई दे कि भाई इसकी कंपनी में है, तो reach out to that person, just asking, do you have any openings for this position? I do have this many years of experience, can you refer me? Just go and make sure you want the job. Okay, you are in need, Deep is not in need. Okay, so don't just, Deep will help. Definitely, he is there for you guys, but it's your thing, right? You want it, so you put your efforts too. जाके अपडेट कर लो प्रोफाइल. हाँ, आई नो, उठते हैं, हाँ कर देंगे, जब जॉब सर्च कर रहे तब हम अपडेट कर देंगे यार नौकरी, और क्या ही है लिंक्डइन. इट वोंट हेल्प. मेक श्योर, आई यूज टू गेट, आई यूज टू like switch off my phone sometimes. I used to get these many calls for interviews, okay, from the companies. The only trick that Deep gave me is daily morning update your LinkedIn and Naukri profile. And I did that. And trust me, I used to get like 9-10 calls in a day. And some same my batchmates, they would to call me up, चल से तेरे को कैसे कॉल आ रहे हैं यार, हमें तो कॉल ही नहीं आ रहा है, एक कॉल आता है कभी 2 हफ्ते में. Because they were not following what Deep said, right? So make sure you do this. So these were the 2 points where I was very demotivated. And again, Deep, Amol, and Prabhuda helped me a lot. They made me understand that being patient is a key to success. Okay, and while being patient, be calm. होता है ना कि भाई कॉल नहीं आ रहा, आई एम पेशेंट, आएगा आएगा, बट यू आर पैनिकिंग, दैट वोंट हेल्प यू. ठीक है, आना है तो आएगा कॉल. जस्ट मेक श्योर यू गो फॉर अदर कंपनी इंटरव्यूज. और मेक श्योर कि स्टार्टिंग में ना, आप जब स्टार्ट करोगे इंटरव्यूज देना, डोंट गो फॉर अ वेरी गुड कंपनीज. ओके, इन्फोसिस है, कैप जेमिना है, जो भी है,
No,
सब
now
कुछ ऐसे.
situation is a little bit different. So
यस.
last year it was different. Last year the call flow was on the very high side. So now things have reduced a little bit. Okay, so calls abhi thoda kam aayega. Whatever options that you get, now our strategy is different, a little bit different. So I
Yes.
think I have discussed with most of you guys the strategy. So follow the new strategy. The older strategy won't work for now. Yeah, so the basic मुद्दे की बात ये है कि जो बता रहा हूँ, शैलजा is an example who actually followed whatever instructions that I gave her. अगर मैंने उसको सुबह बोला कि अभी रात है तो वो मान लेती है कि अभी रात है. Because of that type of dedication that she had, that's the reason she is talking with so much confidence that do मैंने किया है और मुझे मिला है. And ये हर एक को मिलेगा. It's not that she is special, you guys are not. You guys are even special. Okay. And most of you guys have done really, very well. But some of you guys who's lagging behind, now it's high time that you understand that बाकी लोगों ने किस दौर से गुजरा है, कैसे गए हैं. And that gap, if you see in your profile, fill it up. ये सुन के बड़ा मजा आता है. Means every placement or every successful journey is like a motivation for us. मजा बहुत आता है, but इसके पीछे बहुत hardships है. Okay, बहुत रोना धोना है, बहुत कुछ है. So these things will be there. Okay, uh, mock interview के बाद many there will be discussions when you will be broken down. There will be times when you will be like अरे यार क्यों अच्छा नहीं हो रहा है, मैंने इतना क्वेश्चंस पढ़ के गया, बीच में कुछ और ही पूछ दिया. तो ऐसे भी होगा. Okay, situations will change, but that means why that situation is changed, because so that you can become strong. Okay, I know which people would be able to answer what questions, and I changed the question on the last moment. So things will be difficult. Why? Because I want you to face the difficult part, so that when you face the easy part, means or whatever parts that you face in the live interview sessions, everything will be easy for you. Nothing will come as a surprise. I try to increase the permutations and combinations so that I can be confident during the live interview, so that you can be confident during the live interview. तो इसलिए यहाँ पे situations थोड़ा difficult पैदा करता हूँ. Otherwise, in the industry, as Shalja told, easy है. देखो इंटरव्यू ऐसे लेगा जैसे लगेगा कि तुम नासा के लिए जा रहे हो, as simple as that.
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
रियल टाइम में वर्क होता है ABCD ट्विंकल ट्विंकल लिटिल स्टार. ठीक है, तो फालतू बोल बच्चे ने IT में काम कर रहा हूँ, बाकी कुछ है नहीं, हुआ है सब कुछ. तो once you will get into, you will understand that क्या है. So that's the reason I always say that don't keep things pending, because तब डिफिकल्ट हो जाता है. दैट मोमेंट ना इतना कॉम्प्लेक्स हो ना, फिर वो तुमको को तोड़ देगा. फिर ना ही दीप ना ही पीप ना ही ढीप, कोई नहीं सेव कर पाएगा तुमको. सो डोंट कीप थिंग्स पेंडिंग. दैट इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग. पेंडिंग हुआ तो वो तुमको तोड़ के रख देगा. एंड वेरी सून यू विल सी सम गुड ऑफर्स. मुझे पता है इस क्लास में कुछ कुछ लोग हैं जो कि ऑलमोस्ट एक एक राउंड दो राउंड क्लियर करके बैठे हुए हैं. Even the module is not completed, but still some. I'm not disclosing their names as of now. But once I have that offer letters, you will see who all are the people जो पीठ पीछे कर रहे हैं ये सब काम. So, so most of you guys, I think your resumes you have. So keep update your resume. Not the people who have not started with projects. इन लोगों का project शुरू होना है अभी time है. ठीक है. So I'll tell you at what time what to do, when to do, and how to do. So तुमको सिर्फ टाइम देना है. As I always say that you just invest your time. Rest things I will take care. Okay. Awesome. Thank you, Shazza, so much for your
Thank
time.
you so much, Dave. It
Any
was my pleasure.
questions that you have directly to Shazza, please बोलो. आज चुप मत रहो. मेरे को मत पूछता था, ठीक है, but उनको पूछो. Yes, I think Gururaj, you have raised your hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, hi Deep. Hi Shilja. Good afternoon.
Hi. Very good afternoon, Gururaj. Yeah, tell me.
So my question to you is, what is your educational background? So for me to understand how difficult it was for you to make a transition.
Okay, I'll answer your question first and I'll tell you the fact as well. So I've completed my master's in computer applications, okay, which was completely, this domain is completely different. This is everything is into analytics, data part, okay. While completing MCA, I was core into Java developer kind of a thing, okay. Everything was programming languages, which is nothing to do with Tableau, trust me. But yeah, nowadays Python is going into boom, so that would help. But trust me, long back, it's been 8 years I've completed my education, and I have not worked on whatever was there in my post graduation or graduation, you can say. So definitely, regardless of any background, Guru Raj, you can be, because my batchmates, they have completed BA as well, and they are on a very good package. Trust me, 17, 18 LPA is not a joke to achieve. They are working. So here definitely, background does matters when you're just telling that I'm well educated. Okay, I've completed my education, I've completed my graduation, whatever it is. So it is all up to your hard work, your understanding of the concept, the way you put those understandings in picture. जस्ट अंडरस्टैंडिंग, भाई ये कंसेप्ट सिखाया दीप ने, मेरे को तो आता है भाई, ये कंसेप्ट मेरे को पता है क्या है, बट तुम बोल पा रहे हो या नहीं कंसेप्ट इंटरव्यू में, दैट मैटर्स. ओके, सो वर्क ऑन योरसेल्फ. एजुकेशन इज जस्ट दैट certificate I've never used anywhere. Trust me on this. It's all what you have now. Okay.
Big
उसमें ही
example.
जज
मुझे
किया
कुछ नहीं
जाता
आता.
है.
To answer Gururaj,
Exactly.
मैंने इंजीनियरिंग किया है, बट फर्जी
Yes.
इंजीनियर था. कुछ नहीं आता था, बट मार्क्स बहुत अच्छा. मार्क्स तुम देखो बोले वाह वाह क्या सब, बट आता कुछ नहीं था. So that's the reality. And biggest example, Amol sir, BA
Yes,
English.
I don't have any background, educational background of computer engineer, but yes, I know more than 15, the technologies. I'm the techie.
Sure.
Correct. So
Hi,
you
Amol
see,
sir.
Hey,
I'm
nice to
sorry,
see you.
Deep, I'm cutting you up. I'm very much excited to see Amol sir after so long.
Yeah, Shailaja, nice to see you. I'm just,
How are you doing,
watching your
sir?
journey. I'm good. Thank you.
Sir, did I make you proud?
Yes, yes, yes. Actually, that is why I'm smiling like this. Actually, this
Thank
is
you
the
so
very
much. I'm flattered. I'm flattered. Yeah, I'm sorry to
Yeah,
interrupt,
thank
Deep.
you.
Yeah, you can continue.
no,
No
no,
worries,
that's
no worries.
absolutely it's fine.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Awesome. So I think Pratija has raised her hand. Pratija,
Yeah.
what's your question?
Hi, Shailaja. It was nice to hear your experience. I have one question. So regarding interviews, like what is the ratio of questioning between all the rounds for SQL and Tableau which you faced?
Oh,
I
very
mean,
good question.
question wise, yeah, yeah.
Very, very good question. Definitely. See, every company has their own structure, okay? They have the site ready, like 40% ये पूछना है, 20% ये. But if you go, majority of them, I would say, have a basics की. पहले तो 50-50 divide होगा, okay? In case I'll just go with Tableau का 50%, SQL का 50%. In that also, what you have is 30% of SQL, wherein they ask you everything from basic to advanced concepts, okay? And the rest 20% is, you can say, uh, scenario questions. Just show me the highest salary. Whatever scenario they might be in their mind, scenarios on joins, okay? How many records will you get if you are using a inner join on these two tables? So these are very frequently asked questions. So 20% will be scenario. So this will complete your SQL. Now coming towards main part, the Tableau or Power BI, whatever it is, you can see that it is again divided into 30 and 20. In this 30, 20 would be your basics and advanced questions of the concepts. Okay, are you aware of blending?
Mm-hmm.
Are you aware of joins? Are you aware of LODs, kind of a thing? This basic to advanced everything. 10% is your scenario based. They might ask you the logic behind it, or they might ask you to build a chart, okay, as a view. If I ask you ki, I want country-wise sales, regardless of anything in the view, you just have to create and show. I want the profit and sales ratio, you have to create and show. So this is 10%. The rest 20% is what you are actually judged on. Trust me on this. You will say, क्या बात कर रही हो, अभी इतना 80% तो हमने पढ़ाई की, तो क्यों नहीं ले रहे हमें? भाई वो 20% पे ही लास्ट मोमेंट पे जज किया जाता है, in which they will check your communication, they will check your confidence, they will check your thinking capacity. कि भाई दे दिया एक on spot कि what if there is a colleague and you both are giving a solution for some problem, and the manager doesn't accept yours. How will you make the manager understand that even your solution is better? Okay, तो आप वहां जाके लड़ोगे तो नहीं प्रोफेशनल लेवल पे. So this is what they चेक कि ये पॉजिटिवली कितना थिंक कर पाता है ऐसे सिचुएशंस में. दे जज ऑन दिस. अगेन यू हैव कॉन्फिडेंस हो गया, कम्युनिकेशन हो गया, ये हो गया एनालिटिकल स्किल, लॉजिकल रीजनिंग की भाई ये हर इस पे एग्जाम्पल दे रहा है या नहीं. अगर कंसेप्ट ठीक है, कोई पूछा ये क्या होता है, भाई जी ये होता है, रट्टा मार दिया, ठीक. कंसेप्ट किस में यूज होता है, एग्जाम्पल दे रहे हो, रिगार्डलेस ऑफ व्हाट एग्जाम्पल इट इज अ डे टू डे एग्जाम्पल, इट इज अ प्रोफेशनल एग्जाम्पल, जो भी हो. तो लॉजिकल जो एक सपोर्ट दे रहा है, रीजनिंग कर रहा है वो आंसर्स को, दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. एनालिटिकल स्किल्स, लॉजिकल स्किल्स, कम्युनिकेशन, कॉन्फिडेंस, ओके. एंड ऑन स्पॉट योर थिंकिंग थिंकिंग कैपेसिटी, और जो भी है कि आप कैसे पॉजिटिवली आते हो. एंड एवरी वन लुक्स फॉर अ पॉजिटिव आंसर, ओके. दे विल आस्क यू डे टू डे लाइफ का थिंग्स. सी व्हाट वाज योर मेमोरेबल मोमेंट. इंसान को बताना ही नहीं आता है भाई. दैट इज द पॉइंट दे जज कि भाई इसको नहीं आता है, मतलब बाकी तो जो 80% इसने ये तो पढ़ के आया है फॉर श्योर. These people who take your interviews are, trust me, a pro level ones, managers and all. They just by looking at you, the way you behave. किसी किसी को आदत है ये ऐसे interviews. I have conducted 50+ interviews. I have seen people who do this. नहीं, वो डिस्ट्रैक्ट करता है भाई, डिस्ट्रैक्ट करता है इंटरव्यूअर को. ही में लॉस्ट इंटरेस्ट इन यू, ओके. ही विल नहीं भाई, ये इसको लेना ही नहीं है फिर. Okay, despite you have a very good knowledge, make sure you don't have those habits. ऐसे ऐसे हिलना, ये पैर हिलाते बैठना, मुंडी हिला के बैठना. Unless and until it's your genuine health issues or medical conditions, then it's acceptable. But try to avoid this. और second बड़ी बात, don't take pauses, guys. आंसर नहीं आ रहा है, नहीं बोल दो नहीं आ रहा है, ओके. बट डोंट टेक लॉन्ग पॉजेस. और किसी किसी को आदत होती है एक लाइन बोल दिया पॉज ले लें, ऑल्सो वी कैन डू दिस विद दिस, फिर बोल अरे या सो वी कैन डू दिस. Why are you taking? When will the interviewer get to know that you have completed your answer and I should move to the second question? Okay. So ये बहुत छोटी छोटी बातें जो 20% जिस पे आप जज किए जाते हैं, and that makes a very huge impact on that 80%. In Tableau, I'm not sure if that it's there in Power BI, but in Tableau we have that concept of Pareto chart, right? 20% सब दिखा देता है 80% को. समझ रहे हो?
Correct.
That is
It's not there in
what
Power BI.
happens. Yeah, that is what happens. The 20% is really you have to work on yourself, guys. Please wake up. This is the point where you can do it. So यही है division जो होता है SQL is 50% and whatever Tableau, Power BI जो भी है वो 30% होता है and rest 20% is very important. Whatever I've said, pauses मत लो. If you have gap fillers क्या होता है जहाँ पे आप करते हैं हाँ ऐसे साउंड्स बनाते हो राइट, जो भी थी व्हेन यू आर थिंकिंग और बोलते हो ऐसे बीच बीच में, तो यू हैव दीज आर गैप फिलर्स. I know
Right.
it just automatically होता है, you are being nervous and everything, but try to avoid that. उसके लिए ही तो दीप बोलते हैं कम्युनिकेशन लिंक यूज करो, जाके वहां बैठो सब लोग साथ में कम्युनिकेट करो. द रीजन ही सेज दिस टू अवॉइड दिस काइंड ऑफ सिनारियोज. ओके, गैप फिलर्स कम करना है, खुद के ऊपर काम करना है. प्लीज गाइस गो, अभी भी आप स्टार्ट नहीं किए इंटरव्यूज देना, मेक श्योर यू यूटिलाइज दीप इन ऑल वेज. जो भी वो दे है ले लो, एक्स्ट्रा मांग लो, उनको डिस्टर्ब करो. He will be there, disturb Amol sir as well, because I know Amol sir is such a huge, मतलब टैलेंट का भंडार भी नहीं बोल सकते वो. तू ये हो रहा है पता है निकल के, इज दैट टैलेंटेड. मेक श्योर यू यूटिलाइज बोथ ऑफ देम इन ऑल गुड वेज. ओके, yeah, I hope I answered your question.
Yeah, thank you, Shailaja. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Batija. Yeah.
Awesome. I think Vikas has one question. So after Vikas's question, we will move to Shashi and also would like to love to hear her story. She has a different version of her story, so you will also enjoy a lot. Yes, Vikas.
Hi, good evening, guys. Hi, Shailaja. I hope you're doing
Hi
well.
Vikas. Yeah, how
So,
are you?
good. Thank you. So, Shailaja, my question is like, as you mentioned right now, that we have to keep on updating our LinkedIn and Naukri and all those profile.
Yes.
Apart, like, what when you used to give the interview, right? So, is there anything else, any advanced thing that is there in the market now? That is the first question. And the second is like when we sit for an interview, okay, that
Mm-hmm.
attitude, our behavior, everything can be covered. But there are a few scenarios wherein if the panel is sitting in front of us with 4 5 people or at least 3 people, and if like for an example, Deep sir, Amol sir, and you, if Deep sir is he already asked me a question, and in between you're asking me the question. So how to tackle that scenario, and if we give a proper and prompt answer, will there be a possibility wherein if there are 10 questions they can reduce to 6 7? This is
Okay,
the
very,
my
very nice thinking, Vikas. I'm so
thank you.
glad you thought this. Very nice. So, first coming to your first question that you asked me, extra क्या करना है LinkedIn और नौकरी update करने.
Yeah.
The thing is that once it's your time to update your resume and upload on Naukri. He will help you with all possible ways. He will tell you these tricks to update your profiles on daily basis. Secondly,
Mhm.
nowadays you have to mention your LinkedIn, profile on your resume. Make sure your email address is correct on your resume, and also make sure you give your alternate number if you have any, because sometimes you may get a call, you're out of range, or say whatever it might be. Make sure you have an alternative number, because many people have lost an opportunity because of this one thing. Okay, so if you don't have that, still okay. Make sure अभी तो ये फ्रेम में आप स्विच ऑफ कर मत करो आपका, जब इंटरव्यूज देने जा रहे हो तो जब तक नहीं मिलता है, मेक श्योर अटेंड एवरी अननोन कॉल्स एज वेल, बिकॉज
Mhm.
डेफिनेटली दीज नंबर्स आर नॉट सेव्ड जो कंपनी के हैं. आंसर एवरी कॉल. लोन के है भाई, मैं डिस्कनेक्ट करा, मेरे को बहुत परेशान कर रहे हैं, परेशानी झेल लो, आई वुड से. So definitely this is that updating your, and if I'm not sure if you have Power BI public account as we have in Tableau public. Make sure you make use of that. जो भी आपने बनाए हैं चार्ट्स, छोटे छोटे कंसेप्ट्स के विजुअलाइजेशंस बनाए हो, keep posting, okay? And make sure you have that link in your resume, or maybe you can provide it to your HRs or anyone, so that it will make an impact कि भाई हाँ इसने इतना कुछ किया है टाइम
Mhm.
लेके. So that will help you, okay? So I hope this answers your first question.
Yes, yes.
Perfect. Coming towards your second question, I had faced two interviews for Nito Infotech, and one was I am not sure. I don't. Brilio, yeah. Brilio and Nito Infotech. I faced panel interview for these two. The last one round was panel. एक में दो लोग थे और एक में तीन लोग थे companies में. So definitely there are interviews where you can have a panel round, and it won't happen in such scenarios that both are asking on same time. But if in case you face such issue कि अभी suppose दीप ने पूछा and you are answering him, and in midway
Mhm.
I interrupt and say, I have this question, do you know this? So you have to make sure in very polite way, just tell that person who is asking the second one, me. You tell me that, is it okay if I answer Deep first and complete his answer and then get back to your question? And they will definitely say yes, but ask them politely, okay? Second thing, if you because the priority always go first come first serve. जो पहले क्वेश्चन पूछा है उसका make sure you answer completely and then move to next. This is the best you can do. But if in case उनके बीच में आपको लग रहा है वो देख के जज करके कि भाई सेकंड वाला जो है उसका आंसर करना बहुत जरूरी है या कुछ ऐसे तो नहीं होगा, यू मेक श्योर यू ऑलवेज फॉलो दैट फर्स्ट गो फर्स्ट फर्स्ट कम फर्स्ट सर्व वाला. बट इफ यू want to answer, you make sure you take the permission of the first one. Should I complete your answer first, or is it okay if I answer them first? Always make sure you have this habit. ऐसे नहीं कि भाई दीप का पूछा है, दीप को आंसर कर रहे हैं हम और सेकेंड वाले ने पूछ लिया तो यहाँ टर्न होके इसका आंसर. This is such an insult, okay? Trust me, and you will be rejected on that spot despite you have answered, say, like 100 questions correctly. You'll still be rejected on this one particular point. So make sure your etiquettes work a lot, okay, for everything. Um, जैसे भी है. और सेकेंड थिंग आई वुड से यही सेम थर्ड क्वेश्चन आपका था कि व्हाट इफ वी गिव ऑल आंसर्स नाइसली, इज देयर अ चांस दैट 10 क्वेश्चन पूछते हैं तो 6 पूछे. ओके,
Mhm.
सो दिस डिपेंड्स ऑन यू हाउ यू ड्राइव योर इंटरव्यू. ओके, मेक श्योर आंसर ऐसे करो कि आंसर में कोई आपने वर्ड यूज किया, अभी ज्वाइंस का बता रहे हो और बीच में आपने बोला इट वर्क्स एज अ लेफ्ट ज्वाइन. अगर ऐसे बोला तो मेक श्योर यू नो व्हाट लेफ्ट जॉइन इज फर्स्ट, और उसका भी एग्जांपल आपके पास हो. क्योंकि इंटरव्यू
Mhm.
ऐसे ही करते हैं, आपके आंसर में से आपको रोक देते, पॉइंट उठा देते, उसके बारे में पूछना स्टार्ट कर देते. ओके, सो यू आर ड्राइविंग द इंटरव्यू बिकॉज यू नो द आंसर नाउ फॉर दैट. मेक श्योर यू ड्राइव योर इंटरव्यू, नॉट द इंटरव्यूअर. अगर इंटरव्यू पूछने बैठा तो कंटिन्यू दब 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 दब, उसके बाद जितने क्वेश्चन की लिस्ट है वो पूछ लेगा भाई, एक घंटे में, पौना घंटे में, जितना भी है. तो मेक श्योर दैट यू ड्राइव योर इंटरव्यू, आंसर इन सच अ वे कि आंसर में आप जो भी बोल रहे हो उनको, तो उसमें का जो भी वर्ड वो उठाएंगे, जो भी कंसेप्ट वो उठाएंगे. यू बोला आई वाज वर्किंग एज साइट एडमिन, आई नो दिस अबाउट द सर्वर, आई नो हाउ टू पब्लिश द डैशबोर्ड. तुरंत उनका आएगा डैशबोर्ड पब्लिश करने से पहले आप क्या क्या चेक करोगे. समझ रहे हो? यू नीड टू बी थरो विद दिस एज वेल. ऑप्टिमाइजेशन चेक करोगे डैशबोर्ड का, करेक्ट नंबर्स मैच हो रहे हैं, कलर कोड्स जो दिया है वो करेक्टली वर्क कर रहा है, सब फिल्टर्स वर्क कर रहे हैं. यू नीड टू चेक ऑल दिस आफ्टर क्यूसिंग, देन ओनली यू हैव टू पब्लिश योर डैशबोर्ड्स, राइट? तो ये सब छोटी छोटी बातें होती है दैट यू विल ड्राइव योर इंटरव्यू. इससे हो सकता है कि कम ना हो क्वेश्चंस, बट डेफिनेटली आपके फेवर में चला जाए, क्योंकि वो जो आता है उसमें से ही पूछते जाएगा. इंटरव्यू सर्कल वही होता है. और बहुत अच्छे आंसर्स रखो, ज्यादा भी मत बोलो, बिकॉज दिस हैपेंस इफ यू टॉक टू मच एज वेल, दे विल पिक अप द पॉइंट एंड दे विल आस्क यू, फिर आप अटक जाओगे. सो डोंट कीप योर आंसर वेरी क्रिस्प, नॉर्मल विद अ एग्जांपल, जहाँ पे नेसेसरी है एग्जांपल, कि उसको लगे कि भाई इसने तो पूरा कवर कर दिया, अब क्या ही पूछ सकते हैं इसमें, राइट? सो मेक श्योर यू हैव दैट. तो और
Thank you
पहले,
so much, Elvin.
या नो प्रॉब्लम. एंड पहले दे विल आस्क यू नॉर्मल क्वेश्चंस, इंट्रोडक्शन हो गया जिसमें आपका कम्युनिकेशन समझ आता है. ओके, आप कैसे बैठे हो, कैसे बिहेव कर रहे हो, फिलर्स दे रहे हो नहीं, पहले यहाँ वहाँ के क्वेश्चन पूछेंगे, 5 साल में कहाँ देखोगे, तुम प्रोजेक्ट्स पे काम करते हो क्या मल्टीपल, हाउ डू यू हैंडल दिस, व्हाट आर योर चैलेंजेस, दे विल जज यू इन दिस ओनली कि भाई इसको आगे 4 क्वेश्चन पूछ के निकालना है या इसका नॉलेज टेस्ट करके इसको लेना है अंदर. So these are the only first 10 minutes they will judge you on 10-15 minutes. So make sure you are very thorough with your introduction, as Deep says. Deep must have, or maybe he will have a separate introduction session with you guys. So work on that
Yeah.
for sure. Don't by heart your introduction, okay? रट्टा मत मारो, you will forget for sure. Make sure introduction में क्या क्या होता है, your name, how much dashboards you create, how many dashboards did you create, what domain you work with, what KPIs you have built. Make sure you have that and just tell. Let the sequence jumble. Okay, कोई नहीं देख रहा है, उसको पता नहीं है सामने वाले के आपने क्या काम किया है. So let the sequence jumble, but make sure कि रट्टा मत मारो. Oh yeah, that's what it is. I hope I answered your all 3 questions.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much, Shailaja.
No problem,
So
Vikas.
so always answer
So,
your answer the questions with examples. Okay, there should be examples whenever you are answering your whenever you are answering to whatever problem statements that they are giving. Okay? So that is a very solid answer. I will explain these things during your second interview. First interview, I will check how you are driving, and in the second interview, I will create some difficult scenarios for you guys, and then we'll explain you these things. Okay. So Datta, do you have a question?
Yeah, sure. Hey, hi
Thank you.
Shailaja.
Hey Rita, how are you
How are you?
doing?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm
Yeah.
doing great. Yeah, thank you for asking. Yeah, tell
Yeah.
me.
So my question is that because you started your journey with Tableau developer, when you give your first interview and when you got selected that phase, and now you're taking interview for the auditor or like that. So your journey is truly praisable. My question is that when you gave your first interview, when you got selected, and now you're taking 50%, what the challenge actually you faced it, and how did you overcome to it?
Okay, very good. I love personally love this question because yeah, definitely. See, I would say when I was facing my first interview, I was so clueless what they will ask. But Deep was always there, and which he told you the truth कि शैलेजा जो भी अपने मॉक में हुआ, जो भी अपने क्लासेस में हुआ, जो भी क्वेश्चंस हमने बताए हैं, मतलब सेट ऑफ क्वेश्चंस लाइक ऐसे ऐसे आजकल चल रहा है कंपनी में, ये पूछे जा रहे
Mm-hmm.
हैं, दीज आर द मोस्ट रिसेंटली आस्क्ड क्वेश्चंस. So इसमें से आएगा, don't worry, it will be all the same. And when I attend the interview, trust me, 90% was all same. Okay,
Okay.
it was just 10% जो कभी कभी I won't say कि cover नहीं होता है क्लासेस में, होता है, but it's entirely what happening in the industry. Okay, वैसे
Okay.
भी we are showing our experience as 5-6 years, right? जो भी है
Yes.
4+ years. So they are into perception that you have worked on your projects company में.
Yes.
Has
Right.
to it this type. So that 10% was a bit, tricky for me, but still it helped me because due to my thinking process. Just make sure कि question क्या पूछ रहे हैं. And
Okay.
that one thing people miss on. Sometimes interviewer ask you 2 question in 1 question. Now suppose I will give example. I hope joins Power BI and Tableau both have joins. So they will ask what are joins and how many types we have. Okay. So क्या कर start कर देते inner join है left join है. What are joins? You missed that, right?
Okay.
So
Yes.
don't do that. Yeah, don't do that. So these were the things जहाँ पे आप vigilantly सुनते हो. Clear नहीं है, make sure you ask your interviewer कि I'm sorry, pardon. Maybe you can say pardon. Can you please repeat that for me? So they will repeat. Make
Sure.
sure क्वेश्चन में ही कभी कभी आंसर होते हैं और आपको थिंकिंग का पावर दे देता है कि अरे ये कंसेप्ट पूछा है, तो नाम से भी समझ आता है कि क्या हो सकता है इस कंसेप्ट में. ओके, सो
Right.
दैट वाज वन पॉइंट, दैट 10% was there sometimes. See, if you don't answer 1 or 2 questions, they will still select you. Okay, ऐसा कोई नहीं है जैसे
Okay.
100% टैबलो आता है या पावर बीआई आता है, उनको भी नहीं आता है. ओके, सो नो वन हैज एक्सप्लोर्ड 100% ऑफ इट. तो if you miss 1-2 question, is still fine, you will be selected. But when you miss those questions now, make sure you have the answer for them for your second round or maybe your
Okay.
second company's round. Are you getting my point?
Okay.
So
Yes.
this
Yes.
is
Understood.
how I learned This was my way of learning because I'm very curious person. I can't sit quiet कि चला गया इंटरव्यू हो गया अभी सिलेक्ट तो सिलेक्ट रिजेक्ट तो रिजेक्ट नहीं, बट रिजेक्ट
Right.
होने के चांसेस थे, शायद हमने ये 4-5 क्वेश्चन आंसर नहीं किए, शायद वो चांसेस हो सकते, तो
Yes.
व्हाट वर दोस क्वेश्चंस,
Mm-hmm.
आंसर अभी
Correct.
है क्या हमारे पास, या फिर सेकंड कंपनी
Yes.
के लिए भी सेम ऐसे ही मुंह उठा के चले गए. I used to make
Right.
sure, right, those 5 answers I
Yes.
have with me now.
Making
So
sense.
make sure this
Correct.
helps you, and that is what my experience was when I was giving
See,
my
there
first
is a
interview.
difference between mistake and a blunder. You need to
Exactly.
keep this
Yes.
thing in mind, okay? Because mistake is something which a recruiter can ignore. Blunder is
Right.
something that he will reject.
Yes.
Even if you give 10 more right answers, but because of that answer that you have given, it has
Exactly.
given me a dilemma in your
Mm-hmm.
profile that whether should I go with this profile or should I check someone else? For
Okay.
example, there was one of the mock interviews that I was conducting recently, wherein one candidate basically wrote table name in where condition. If you're using table name in a where condition, it's incorrect. Like where after where it should always be the field name because the conditional check is a field check, not a table check. So if you're
Yes.
using table check and later you are forgetting that okay, later you are accepting no, it is incorrect. That time is
Mm.
gone. Okay, the train has already left the station. You won't be able to now fix it. And that has
Okay.
feeded into my system that this profile is a rejection. Even after that question, if I ask you 10 more questions, if you answer correctly, I won't accept that that was a silly mistake. No mistake is a silly mistake. It's a mistake or a blunder. If it's a blunder, then you will definitely be rejected. Okay.
Yes.
So we will do these kinds of activities as well during your second mock. And I think that pays the first mock. So you know that
Yes.
there are many things, many expectations are there from a recruiter's perspective.
Yeah.
Awesome. Great.
Yes.
I think
Deep, I
Pooja
would
had
like
one
to just
question. Yes, sorry.
I'm so sorry to interrupt. Datta has given his first mock. So I would like to ask Datta one question from my end. Whatever he was unable to answer in
Mm.
first round, okay, you definitely gave feedback. I'm sure Deep. After
Yes.
that, your feedback is like, did you work on that? Did you have
Yes.
the answers now?
Yes, I
So
have it.
okay, then that's perfect. Then definitely no one can stop you from getting an offer. But हो गया अभी mock कुछ नहीं यार चलो इतने आए छोड़ दिए. Then it won't help. This is how you should go.
Yes.
And rest of you also, whoever is listening to this, make sure कि नहीं आया is not your fault. ठीक है आपसे मिस हुआ होगा, मे बी वर्कआउट नहीं हुआ. बट जब नहीं आया तो सेकेंड टाइम क्या वो आ रहा है नहीं आ रहा है, इट्स योर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. Okay, so make sure you have this and it will definitely help. And one more trick जो हम बताएंगे, who will never able to tell you this, that Deep in live classes जब वो सिखा रहे होते हैं उनको अचानक से कुछ याद आता है बीच में एंड इट टेल्स यू दैट ट्रिक. ओके, सपोज बोलते कि प्राइमरी की वाला, दिस इज द क्वेश्चन आई आस्क्ड पर्सनली टू ऑल 50 contestant candidates that I've interviewed. Okay, only 3 of them could answer this. Okay, so I make sure कि इतना है कि प्राइमरी की एक ही होती है टेबल में, सेकेंड फील्ड को प्राइमरी की बनाने के लिए या फिर बिहेव करने के लिए क्या करना पड़ता है. दिस छोटे छोटे जो होते हैं ना दीप के लाइनर्स, या एकदम से उनको याद आते हैं क्वेश्चन सिखाते टाइम वीडियोस में,
Right,
वो
right.
बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट
Yes.
है टू गेट सिलेक्टेड. ट्रस्ट मी, दीज आर आस्क्ड क्वेश्चंस इन द इंटरव्यूज नाउअडेज. जो मेक श्योर इफ यू हैव टाइम, रात में सोने से पहले 1 घंटा अपना एक क्लास चलता है, गो बैक, रिवाइंड एंड चेक कि दीप ने बीच में क्या क्या ऐसे बोले पॉइंटर्स, एंड नोट डाउन दैट. ट्रस्ट मी, इट विल हेल्प.
Oh, sure.
पढ़ाई नहीं करो. फॉर एवरीवन आई एम टेलिंग दिस, गो थ्रू द वीडियोस. और दीप जहाँ जहाँ आपको छोटे छोटे दे रहे, यूनिक की अगर फील्ड हमने दे दिया है, ओके, डिक्लेयर किया है फील्ड एज ए यूनिक, हाउ मेनी नल्स कैन वी एंटर. Okay, so these are very small questions that Deep has. I am damn sure that Deep has told this in live sessions, but हम मिस कर जाते हैं क्योंकि वो कंसेप्ट सिखाते वक्त नहीं होता है, राइट. तो जाओ अपने अपने लाइव सेशंस दोबारा देख लो, रिवाइंड कर करके. दीप के ये जो पॉइंटर्स है बीच बीच में, अमूल सर हमेशा हर एक क्वेश्चन पे बोलते हैं कि ये पूछा गया है, ये पूछने वाले हैं, ये आएगा श्योर. मेक श्योर यू
Yes.
नोट डाउन पेन पेपर लेके क्वेश्चंस. So yeah, आप rewind करके देख लो, that will really help.
Yeah.
It has helped me a lot.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Those are question actually being
Exactly, अमोल
asked
सर,
that is
अब जब भी बोलते तो
valid.
हम क्या बोलते थे, अरे बोल रहे हैं चलो, but when I realized seriously these questions have been asked in my first 2 rounds of my very first interview, I went back, I saw all the recordings, classes के बैठ के 2-3 दिन दिए हमने पूरे, continuously I saw the recordings, I noted that one liners Deep said, अमोल सर said ये पूछा जाएगा, I noted all these questions in my diary, okay. तो मेक श्योर उस पे बहुत ज्यादा ध्यान दो, अभी भी टाइम है, जाके वीडियोस देख लो फिर से. Yeah, so yeah, that's it. I hope I answered your questions, Datta.
Yes, Shailaja, thank you so much for your brief
Thank
answer.
you.
Yeah, I think
Thank you.
Pooja was trying to ask one question. She's facing some Zoom issues. So
Yeah,
Pooja, yeah,
yeah.
please go ahead.
Hello, Shailaja.
Hey Pooja,
Am
how
I?
are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Sorry, I think my laptop's camera is not working, so might be
That's
it's my
fine,
screen
that's
looking.
fine.
Yeah. First of all, I wanted to tell you that your energy is truly encourages. You're so
Oh my God,
energetic.
I'm flattered. I'm flattered. Thank you.
We are truly encouraged. And I have 2 questions.
Yeah,
So
please go ahead.
yeah, so as you said that you have taken the 50 plus of interviews. So
Yes.
my first question is uh like how we should start to like when we are introducing ourselves. Like suppose I'm currently working in X. Previously I was working
Mhm.
in Y and Z. So from where
Mhm.
should I start? Like I should explain first my current profile, or was the my first job when I was working? Like how the flow should, I mean, we should start the flow when I was introducing myself.
Okay, so for this, firstly, I would like to say that definitely Deep will help you with the introduction, very good introduction. So rest assured, he will make sure everything is covered. Secondly, is that I would say, don't give any deep, thing about your every previous job. Okay, so I've worked
Okay.
with 4-5 companies now. Okay, so I just mentioned that I started my career from this profile. Okay, I
Okay.
did this, just one liners. And currently, I am working with this company as a Tableau developer. And my roles and responsibility in this current project is just make sure the
Okay.
recent project roles responsibilities are mentioned very clearly. Okay, word to word जो किया है
Okay.
आपने क्या क्या किया है, make sure you have that. Not necessary अबे 3 कंपनी स्विच किए तो तीनों कंपनी का सब डिटेल देते बैठो. No, they are least interested. Okay, now what you are learning,
Okay.
on which technology you are working, what all you know, that matters to that. अभी हमने 7 साल पहले कुछ जॉब किया हुआ है, how does
Okay.
that matters, right? So just
Uh,
make sure that I have started my career with this, then I got an opportunity to work on this. So I've
Okay.
worked with these companies on this domain, and now I'm working currently with this company, and my profile is this, my roles responsibility.
Okay.
Just focus on your recent work. Okay, don't
Okay.
give them पूरे 3-4 कंपनी का data. No, they are least interested to hear
Yes.
that.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Thank you, thank you, Shailaja. And second one is like
Yeah.
currently might be, I think not me, but most of the
Mhm.
students we are facing that how to manage the work and the class session. I mean, how could you tackle when you're working and you're, getting the classes and sometimes you missed it, you have to, overcome that. How you, worked on that bridge? Like, I mean, if you could help us, so
Yeah, definitely.
yeah,
So see, first I would say when I was preparing, when I was attending my classes, I was working. Okay.
yeah.
So the classes were like morning 1 hour, or sometimes evening 1 hour. Okay. So that was manageable कि at least class तो कर लो. और classes में जो सिखाते हैं वो you need to grasp things.
Brush up, right?
Memorize नहीं करना है. Okay. जो concept सिखा रहे concept wise सीखो पहले तो, so that you can be answerable in your own words. Okay.
Right.
First thing, and second, the way when I was started preparing, I had put my papers. So definitely that was a plus point that I got a lot of time to prepare as well. But it doesn't mean that you can't do while working. People invest their weekends, the entire weekends, day and night, sleepless nights, trust me. And you have to
Mm,
do this if you want something good in coming future. You have to When you're present, I'm telling you for this. For sure. You have to give time. Time. I can understand we are human beings. We get tired. We feel like क्या है भाई इतना 8 घंटे काम करके आओ फिर क्लासेस का पढ़ाई भी करो दिमाग तो चलना चाहिए right I understand definitely we are humans we will come across this I have come across this but trust me then once you realize once you go back and check कि भाई मेरी फाइनेंशियल कंडीशन क्या है मेरे बैंक अकाउंट में कितना पैसा आता है मेरी सेविंग क्या है मेरे
Right.
फैमिली प्रॉब्लम्स क्या है मेरे खुद का स्टैंड क्या है when you
Right.
when you start realizing this now you will
Hmm.
definitely invest your hours that you keep wasting looking Instagram looking on WhatsApp scrolling social medias sleeping partying you'll forget everything when you answer this 5 question कि बैंक बैलेंस क्या है सेविंग कितनी है फाइनेंशियल कंडीशन क्या है फैमिली की फैमिली इश्यूज क्या है अपने खुद कहाँ स्टैंड करते हो फैमिली में what do you have yours okay not your parents तो
Right.
जब ये सब
Right.
सोचोगे you automatically will invest your time in studying you will understand yourself कि नहीं भाई करके दिखाना ही है now if you ask me my weekends are I sleep till 1 2 o'clock in the afternoon okay trust me I scroll Instagrams रील्स ये वो पार्टी बहुत करते हैं बिकॉज माई वर्किंग आवर्स ऑन मंडे टू फ्राइडे 8 hours okay 8 9 hours
Okay.
that's it now the time which I've invested that time भाई इंस्टा हटा दिया है फेसबुक हटा दिया सोशल मीडिया बंद कर दिया और सिर्फ पढ़ाई कर रहे दिन रात नाउ आई एम एंजॉइंग माई टाइम जस्ट बिकॉज आई हैड पुट माई हार्ड वर्क दैट टाइम so this is
Right.
my personal experience if you ask this question to yourself सब कुछ you will definitely invest your time trust me no one has to push you it's yourself who has to push you for this
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Shailaja, for your.
no problem
Yeah. Thank
anytime
you.
मुझे भी दे दो कोई टाइम सैटरडे संडे वाले करेंगे
चलो दीप आई एम रेडी चलो करते हैं पार्टी
Okay, awesome. So, Satish, should I keep your question for maybe say Shashi? Because already I think we have extended the time, so we'll extend a little bit more. Okay,
yes
so
yes
we have
definitely
another Power BI developer in the house.